In Rent for Your Rent news.
Rent for rent.
Submitted by Mustard or Ketchup? Mustard.
Ketchup.
Both.
Yeah. Mayonnaise.
Ew.
You don't like mayonnaise?
No.
Really? I love mayonnaise.
Well, for me, I like sticking to what the question was.
Oh, relish.
Miracle Whip is okay because it's sweeter.
Miracle Whip, no.
I like all that stuff.
You are from the South. You like Miracle Whip.
Hell yeah.
White trash is fun. Bump it up. Love it.
I came up with a new artichoke dip type mayo. It's pretty good.
It's aioli.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move along.
A new home buying service offers to give you the down payment with one simple catch.
They'll give you the down payment?
They give you the down payment.
You have to be a prostitute for them.
Yeah, is it sexual in nature?
Not sexual, but sort of, kind of.
You have to show titties?
No. Not
Ass?
with your
You have to
body,
show ass?
but with your home.
Huh?
Prostitute your home.
You have to whore your home out.
Like Airbnb?
Exactly.
For how long?
No, Airbnb. Yeah, so
I guess I wouldn't mind it if it's legal.
What are you talking about?
Airbnb is legal.
Turning the home into a
talking
brothel.
about a brothel, and I was like, wait.
How? You can go that quickly to, I wouldn't mind if my home was a brothel, if it was legal.
Yeah? I'm picturing it's more like a dormitory. So I have my private space. And I'm not thinking a single family residence. So if someone's gonna pay the down payment for that and I own it, when everything's paid off, pimp.
Yeah, we gotta repaint the whole room or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, think about that twice too. Think about that.
I know that. Oh.
He's like, I don't want to do that work. He's like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that work. Because you can turn on a black light in there and it'll get nuts in there. Look like graffiti.
Literally.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But on a brighter note, there's always house guests every day that you could get to know. And
You're the kind of guy who picks up a hooker because you want to get to know her. Like, tell me your story, and she's like, I'm getting out of the car. This is fucking weird.
I just wanted to give you a blowjob and you want to talk?
I'd rather it's just you just say you want to put it in my butt.
I didn't come here for that. I came for your story.
Yeah, tell me your story means like, are the inside handles of my door gonna work? Like, that's when it gets scary.
Well, anyways, back to this thing though. So this woman, this 29-year-old entrepreneur, her name is Yifan Zhang, and this is what she looked like.
Like a Chinese lady.
She started up a.
Why's she hiding in the closet?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And we have those bed sheets.
Oh yeah, we do.
We have that too. Don't we have?
Amazon? I think I got it at Amazon.
I don't know. It looks like a very familiar pattern.
So she's standing in her spare bedroom of her home. She started up this company called Loftium in Seattle. And so what this company is they front up to $50,000 for a down payment on a home.
That ain't enough.
Fuck no, not in San Fran.
Yeah, not in California.
Well, in Seattle maybe it's enough.
Maybe.
Oh, it's in Seattle?
Well, she started her company in Seattle. And she's like slowly expanding to different cities.
But that's one of the most expensive places.
Is it?
Seattle?
Her startup, what it is they front the down payment money. You still have to go with a different lender for your actual mortgage, like to finance your mortgage. But the way this thing works is if they front you the down payment, you have to agree to rent out a spare room in your home to Airbnb for 1 to 3 years. And the amount of money that they make out of the Airbnb will go to that company to pay off the money that they
So
fronted.
their collateral is that you're gonna for sure rent this room out for 3 years. I guess.
And that's 50 G's? They're
No.
making out with this thing.
No, it's actually more. So
Yeah, exactly.
here's an example. So right here is an example of a room where they rent it out for $150 a night. And then assuming a 75% occupancy rate, excluding 8 free days that the homeowner gets to themselves, like for that room, excluding all that, it's 268 days a year times 3 years is 120,600 over 3 years. And then the way they divide that, it will go 36,180 will go to the homeowner. So this is the portion that they get to keep as long as they
Also, they get to make money
get
too.
some.
they
that's
get to make
interesting.
money.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah, and then the other break is they get their 50,000 that the repayment, and then Loftium gains 34,400.
Oh, that's cool.
Interest or whatever, kind of. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the way it works out.
Yeah, so it's 120, but then the 50 goes back to the loan, which it pays itself off. But then on top of that, the homeowner gets some extra income for renting it
and
out.
so does Loftia.
So they get almost like 100 G's doing this.
Yeah.
That's kind of
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying that this is geared more for people that, you know, they can't save enough, or, you know, they're really tight on money. They can't save enough to have a down payment on a home.
Well, 50 G's helps out a lot. Like, for example, like our friend Ann and Christina, they just got a new pad. And then, like, if they had an extra 50 G's, that just means they're 10 to 15 minutes closer to work. So when you're, like, buying homes, like, yeah, they're trying to, like, live within limits, but then especially if you live in, like, a metropolitan like LA, every 10 minutes you have to add almost like 50 to 100 grand onto the home price. So it can really help out and really widen your options.
It might not be the full down payment, but just to give you guys a perspective of how much homes are here, average is anywhere from 600 to 800,000,
Or
and
way more.
For like a regular ass home.
Yeah.
for like the
piece of
suburbs
shit.
outside.
Yeah, it's for like a crappy house.
That's for a house with a cage on your window, dude.
Pretty much.
Full on, dude.
Yeah, that's average for outskirts suburb LA, but then not inner city, but then like west side or the more expensive parts, I think it's at least $1 million, or like for those average homes.
Yeah.
So what? And you have to put down 20 to 30%.
At least 20%.
That's hundreds of thousands of dollars, man. Where in Texas, you could get a $200,000 home for like, you know, it's really, really, really nice.
Yeah, LA down payment is the whole price of a home in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas, you get an indoor pool, you get a fucking butler service. You know what I'm saying? Like for like 400 G's, it's crazy. Yeah.
Indoor racetrack.
Helipad, it doesn't come with a helicopter, but you get it.
Yeah.
You have the land.
Although I do love how we all act like helipads are so swank, but like how fucking much money is it to make a helipad?
And maintain it.
Like think about that. If you have a yard, you just fucking throw asphalt in the circle.
And paint an H.
And an H on it, you fucking asshole.
What a waste of a backyard too, though.
I would, as a white trash piece of shit myself, love to have a helipad.
And never use it.
I never use it, but I painted I got a helipad.
But with
and
no
I put that on.
helicopter.
I put that on the amenities on my list of things. It's like got a fucking helipad. That's
No
gonna
helicopter, but a
You're not
helipad.
included.
right. You figure out your helicopter. I don't know what your situation. I got a helipad though.
Pretty soon we're gonna have flying taxis anyway, so right there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's true.
Would you get in a flying taxi with no driver? Because I've been reading about this shit. There's no
In
driver.
Dubai.
Oh yeah, they're drone taxis.
Yeah.
But they're single peoples.
Would you get in that
Not
shit?
immediately. I'm not a first user, but after a few years, I would.
I wouldn't even put a monkey in there. How about that? Because I like monkeys, okay? You know what I mean? Like, put a monkey in a fucking spacesuit. I'd be like, no, get him out of there.
Don't test with him.
I wouldn't do it, yeah.
Too cute.
They're too cute for that, you know?
What animal would you put in there then?
I'd put like a fucking squirrel in there.
Fucking a whole family of
You know what I mean? He would have, think about this though. Like monkeys, I feel like even a monkey in space doesn't know what's going on. A squirrel would have no fucking idea what's going on.
Picture him like fucking running around inside the fucking thing.
Little tails
It would
everywhere.
have no clue.
Gotta get like scorpions or centipedes or something that you don't want, and just get a big bag full of them and put it in the fucking
Why put
spacecraft.
anything in there?
To see if they
At that
survive. Don't
point-
you understand? To see if they would survive.
Once they like go off into Mars and then they multiply there and they turn into
They
something
become the Martians.
Yeah, and then they fucking want revenge and they come back at us all evolved and shit. Oh,
Created the enemy, our greatest enemy. Fuck, now we have to
Like
destroy
every
them.
superhero story.
I know.
Yeah, well, have you guys been thinking of buying any property? I know you own property.
A house.
Do you own any property?
I love saying I'm gonna purchase some property.
It makes you feel like a grown up.
Like I'm a fucking I'm on cops and I'm doing and I gotta ride along and like, oh yeah, well all these properties are usually in with a bunch of alcoholics here. You're like I don't know who says properties this much. I don't know. I don't. It's like you're gonna buy a house usually.
Yeah, that's why I say like I have a house.
I like
Right.
saying the word property. It's
Yeah.
just fun in your mouth.
But it also feels like you're like more balling than you really are. Like, oh yeah, I own property.
Right.
How much property? Oh, just one house.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't have a house.
No.
Thanks to California.
Yeah.
It's just it's crazy.
Your choice to stay.
Well, sure. But the whole industry's here. I mean,
That's true.
if we left here, you know.
I just want land. I don't give a damn about a house. Just give me like dirt, grass, and a nice view. Lots of it.
In California or outside of California?
Anywhere.
Go to Riverside.
Something nice.
What would you do with the land?
I don't know. I just want it. And then I'll start becoming creative once it's there. Maybe build a mud hut, I've been watching Primitive Technology, and he uses the land to build everything. So, you know, do something like that.
You build a mud hut on the land. Mm-hmm. You're bored, motherfucker, dude. You're the most bored dude I've ever met.
I'll show you Primitive Technology.
Yeah?
It'll change your
I
life.
feel like Steve's the kind of guy that would laugh at that.
Oh, yeah,
He's
dude.
the kind of guy that'll go, damn, I didn't know it could be like this. He uses the earth and he builds everything.
No, I'm like,
The opposite.
no, it's,
He totally ignored what you said.
this is like when people were like, oh yeah, like we got a clay fire pizza oven, and I'm like, it just tastes the fucking same. I don't care. It's the same thing. But good for you. I'm happy for you.
Wasn't that the most interesting you've ever heard in your whole entire life? I don't even know what you guys just talked about. But anyways, please subscribe for more random videos, more funny content, and more ha 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 poo poo in your pants stuff. Go ahead, subscribe, and for more videos, right there.